Hi everyone, my name is Katie and I work for howtobecome.com. Welcome to my video entitled Speed, Distance and Time Frequently Asked Questions. Remember, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop me a message in the comments box below, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel for more interesting and fun job and educational videos. Okay, so let's get started. So how to work out speed, distance and time. Speed, distance and time questions are often used in technical positions, whereby a person is required to carry out complicated calculations in a short space of time. In this video, I'm going to cover some of the most frequently asked questions in relation to speed, distance and time. I've broken down this video into simple questions so that you can quickly find the questions you're looking for. Okay, so who uses speed, distance and time tests? So careers such as the armed forces often require people to undertake a speed, distance and time test. The AOSB and OASC and AIB all use SDT tests to examine the potential of people who wish to join the armed forces. It is, however, important to understand that this type of test is not limited to jobs in the armed forces. Other jobs in other fields may require you to sit a speed, distance and time test. Any job that requires strong technical ability will more than likely be asked to sit a SDT test as part of their initial application. What is the speed, distance and time formula? There is a very simple formula to remember when it comes to working out speed, distance or time. No matter what question you're asked, two of these variables out of speed, distance and time will always be known. The one you don't know is the one you're probably trying to work out. So the most effective way to remember how to calculate the speed, distance or time is to use the following equation. So here is a nice big diagram for you to remember. So by using the triangle and splitting it up like so, we'd put the distance at the top, and then we'd have the speed and the time, okay? So this line here acts as a division sign, and think of this line here as a multiplication sign, okay? And I'm going to explain this in a bit more detail using examples, okay? So how do you work out the average speed? So to work out the average speed, place your thumb over the speed variable, which was the s, and then do the equation. Use this trick as a speed calculator to work out speed maths. So remember, this was our formula. So we're working out the speed. So we're going to cover this one up and we're left with distance divided by time. So let's put this into practice. So what speed covers 34 miles in 10 minutes? Okay, so I've given you the reminder here. So we're looking for the speed. So if we follow the advice in the previous method, we do not need to convert the hours into minutes, simply because it's already done for us, okay? So therefore speed equals distance divided by time. So speed equals 34 miles divided by 10 minutes, okay? Calculate how many times the 10 goes into 60 minutes, which is 6. So 34 times 6 gives you 204 miles per hour, okay? So that is your answer. So how do you calculate the time? So to work out the time, place your thumb over the time variable, which is the t, and then do the equation. So how long does it take to travel 48 miles at 20 miles per hour? So step 1. So we know that this formula for calculating time is distance divided by speed. So we've got 48 divided by 20. So following the same process as the method used to calculate speed, the denominator needs to go into 60 minutes, okay? So in this case, 20 will go into 60 3 times. So 48 divided by 20 is 48 times 3. So 3 times 20 will give you the 60 minutes. So the time would be 144 minutes, or 2 hours and 24 minutes to be exact. So how do you calculate the distance travelled? So to work out the distance travelled, place your thumb over the distance variable, which is the d, and then do the equation. So how far do you travel in 1 hour and 30 minutes at a constant speed of 40 miles per hour? So we know that the formula for distance is speed times time. So we know that distance is 40 times 1.5 because you're working with 1 hour and 30 minutes. So the answer is 60 miles. So distance and time graph. So a distance time graph can be used to represent the speed of an object. By drawing straight lines on the graph, you'll be able to analyse the speed, distance and time of a moving object and see whether or not that object is still. The slope of the line represents acceleration. So when an object is stationary, the straight line on the graph will be horizontal. The steeper the acceleration line, the faster the object is going. So here is a quick example of a distance and time graph. So as you can see, we've got the distance on the y-axis and the time on the x-axis. Okay, we can see these horizontal lines here show that the object is not moving, and as you can see, this is a steady increase in acceleration, and this line here is obviously decreasing and goes back to its original state. So what can you see from the graph? So in 1 hour the object has travelled 15 miles, so that means the object must be travelling at a speed of 15 miles per hour. You can see that the object was stationary for 1 hour and 10 minutes, so 10 minutes on the first stop and an hour on the second. The object took 1 hour to turn to its original position, so that means that the object's speed was 19 miles per hour because the object began at 19 miles and returned to its original position in exactly 1 hour. So further resources to help you out. So for more information on speed, distance and time questions, take a look at our speed, distance and time guide for a whole range of questions at a variety of difficulty levels. So you can click on this book image now to be redirected to our website where you can purchase your very own speed, distance and time guide. Okay, so that completes it for this video on speed, distance and time, and hopefully you have found something useful and you've learnt something regarding speed, distance and time. If you do have any further questions regarding speed, distance and time tests, please feel free to leave me a message in the comments box below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Don't forget to hit the like button and remember to subscribe to the channel for lots more job related and educational and testing videos. That's it from me. I wish you the very best of luck and I will see you in my next video.